I'm not entirely sure whether I'm ready for this. Oh yeah, those are Warg, and they are red named. Okay then. I have an all magic party because I thought I was going to be fighting the Flan this part, and it turned out that I wasn't. So let's just try this, but well, that red name tag doesn't really bode well. No targets available. Well, hopefully we're not a target that's 26. 26 is like, I don't know. I can probably take one. Those might be famous last words. I mean, magic against things that are weak to it tends to do quite a bit of 500-ish. And then it's not amazing, but it's not awful either. Okay, let's see how much, because Fran's Bow-Right Van doesn't even have Gambits on, and he does actually have that katana though. Oh wow, Penelo's taking quite a bit of damage. But she does have Cura, so we can kind of, like, out-heal them as long as we have enough MP. Okay, I do about 200-ish to them with that. Not exactly, like, the best damage in the world, but if I were to swap out... Oh, Ash is kind of over-leveled. Yeah, I'm not really sure about, like, fighting them at this point, but I suppose we can try. We do have some pretty, So yeah, katanas are decently fast, and again, they do magic based on, yeah, two of them at once, probably not the best idea, but based on, strength and magic. I also haven't saved since I did the whole Cactoid quest, so, yeah, I knew your Cura wouldn't go off in time. Oh wait, those things are weak to water, so Bolthia, I mean, obviously it makes more sense that things are more likely to be weak to water than fire in a desert, I suppose. But fire, probably not the best thing against them. Vine has a very weird stance with ninjas. Wow, okay, Bolthia hits them pretty hard with the Aqua Shots. I should probably be going back to save, but I guess for now I can continue to explore around here a little bit. Deep? Okay then. Well, I didn't get it out of the way I would have got it in the original game, but, can you use that now? I mean, it's better than what you currently have, but I think you'll need a better license. How close are you to the next, sword license? Ulan/Knight. Oh, he can get it now. Bolthia could too with his Knight subclass, but I'm doing a lot more damage with the Aqua Shot. Well, I guess I had to get rid of Longa Nonga now. Okay, so explanation is in order. That is a weird kind of not so much in-joke, but so that's the name of like a castle in Trails of Cold Steel, the first game. And for some reason I always just like I could never like figure out how to pronounce that word, so I always just called that place Longa Nonga Castle. So actually, it's kind of similar to a story that I have about this game later on. Okay, parried, but Barge finished it. That is a cool-looking sword, too. Almost looks like a DNA helix. Unfortunately, like, all of my main healers are dead currently. I guess I can Phoenix down one of them. I have a lot of those. Yeah, so at this point, we're gonna avoid any, like, really major confrontations with these Worgans. They're a little beyond us. We can fight one decently well, but any more than that, not so much. However, we're really just here for the Veil Blossom Dew, or whatever it's called. Yeah, Fran can heal, but Ash is technically better against these things. Oh, that's a much better Gambit set. Though we'll cause her to start spamming Protect on people, but... Hey, you know what? Protect is definitely going to help you. Wow, the treasures in this area are really great, but I don't think anyone can actually use the Bone Mail right now. Half damage dark, weak light, and it's heavy armor. Does increase your strength a good deal, though, but you do have to be careful of anything that uses light, because, well, technically holy, given this is Final Fantasy, and that's generally the naming scheme for the elements, although it was just called, like, light in the earlier games where Nintendo was censoring religious references. I wonder if there's any rare game around here. Like, if there is, it's probably beyond us, though, so, uh-oh. I mean, with Fran using water and Bolfie with the Amber Shot, these things aren't too bad. Yeah, see, sometimes level disadvantage can be compensated for via elemental weaknesses and things like that. I have a hunch as to where this goes. And it's almost certainly an area we're not ready for yet. Oh! Oh, right! Okay, my hunch was totally wrong. But that makes sense that it lines up back here. We can technically do that quest now, but the thing that we have to fight inside that sandstorm is kind of too strong, and, okay, they're just regular dive talons. And by kind of too strong, I mean, like, it's like mid-30s. It's not, like, horrendously difficult to defeat at this point, but it's much easier a bit later. I may have to actually come back here in the middle of the second epic quest, because there's stuff we'll get around that point that makes things a lot easier. I was really terrified that thing had aggroed onto us, but it doesn't seem like it did. It really only does if you attack it, and usually I think the AoE spells tend to not attack, Is that a... Okay, good, it's passive. So yeah, I'll finish my earlier thought. Like, usually they don't attack enemies that, like, are passive. Nice level up there. But, yeah, wild chocobos are a thing in this game, and many of them are actually pretty strong. Okay, there we go. I was worried she was too far away. More gill. Okay, that's a dive talon. So yeah, that thing right there, brown chocobo, level 32, weak to a lot of elements, actually. I mean, I feel bad fighting them, but... It is weak to water, which Bolfia has on his gun. But it is also level 32, so I guess this could be a test of some of these hunts. Oh, there's another wild saurian down there. Even with the weakness. Okay, Bolfia's gun's doing a heck of a lot. Ow! Wild charge. Yeah, nice Pokemon attack there. It must have pretty high magic defense, because Fran is not doing much with water. And Choco Comet, I believe, hits incredibly hard. The reason... Oh, that's an aggressive wild saurian. Yeah, we're definitely out of the kiddie sands. Here. And Vaughn's going for this one for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry that I was just sort of talking there, but my cat just tapped the TV screen. She probably wants to be fed. I may have to leave to feed, her soon. Yeah, wow, she's going crazy now. Lizzie? Uh-oh. Oh, it's already on us. It's not actually doing that much, but Sonic Fangs is probably going to hurt a lot. Yeah. We're running. We're going to try and get around it. Probably should have turned people's gambits off so they wouldn't be picking a fight with it. But hey, it looks like it stopped aggroing onto us. But yeah, wow. Seriously, my cat is easily the smartest pet I've ever owned. She knows. She's like, that is what's distracting you. That is what's preventing you from feeding me. So I'm gonna attack the source of it, and then maybe you'll pay attention. Like, she's just so smart. I'm impressed, but also a little scared. Sometimes when I'd be using the computer, she would know to knock the mouse off of my desk. Piece of fire magicite. That's decently valuable, I think. Dispel. Well, Dispel modes aren't that valuable anymore now that we actually have Dispel on some people. Fran's MP is getting kind of low though, and her level's a bit higher, so I'm gonna Phoenix down Pinello in the reserve. And bring her in so she can go ahead and heal. I kind of wish people recovered MP while they weren't in the party. I can see why they do it this way, but yeah, it would be a lot better with, and I believe we actually, yeah, we're in the Broken Sands right now, so I think the item that we need is, like, on one of the cliffs. Yeah, I don't actually want Baanga to go for the other things here. And I also don't really want Penelo to be going for, like, slow and stuff. Alright, I'll put her on the gambit that, says to use Drain. Now, in many of the Final Fantasy games, I remember Drain is pretty weak, so we'll see how strong it is here. I guess, if Penelo will actually bother to do it. But around here should be... I was actually trying to go for the treasure, but everyone decided to aggro onto the wolf instead. Oh, nice one. There's a hunter around here. A place where we can actually use them. Okay, I didn't see how much damage that drain did. Oh, the exclamation mark was just a chest. A bangle. That's like really early game stuff. Like literally, I think it was the first accessory we, that's terrifying. We might actually have to fight this thing, honestly. We have an ally. Oh, yep, Sonic Fangs is extremely strong. Nice, fast Phoenix down there, Balthier. It looks like you actually can choose to target the Baanga if you want, but it's probably, that's not good. In fact, I'm going to swap Ash into the party, because this thing's weak to wind. And Arrow's quite frequently... Holy!
Like, usually they don't attack enemies that, like, are passive. I'm going to swap Ash into the party because this thing's weak to wind.
Why is this thing... Oh, Arrow must have hit it. I guess this thing that I was talking about before, Come on, don't kill that guy. He was helping us. Let's just run away. Slave and what? Why are these things all aggro onto us now? Let's just get out of here. This song is one of the most iconic in the entire game, and I kind of consider it to be the theme of this whole game, honestly. However, we're really not supposed to be in the High Waste right now. I don't know if there are any, oh well, I guess there are enemies around here. Yep, they're like werewolf-type enemies, and they're aggressive, and, Humbaba. I used to love that enemy name. Okay, there's like more Gorgons, level 33. Okay, well, I mean, not super ridiculous, but still... Oh, this music, yeah, this song in particular. I'll gush about the song when we actually are supposed to be in the high... Of course, the aggro doesn't wear off. This is actually really bad. I must have been totally wrong about that aggro thing before. Oh, I think those flowers up there are the ones that I actually need, but can't really go after them now. Okay, thankfully the river crossing is free. I was worried you could potentially get soft-locked up here. I'm sure there's a save crystal at the start of the High Waste if you can somehow make it there. But, whoa, that was a massive disaster. yeah, be careful with AoE attacks around helpful NPCs, or they will go crazy and destroy you. Here we go, Mysterious Glints. Drop of Veil Blossom Dew. Now, I forget how many of these we actually need, or if you only need one. Okay, that's 3. I think that's all of them? Weathered Rock. Yes, let's break this down by shooting it. Okay. Guess that gives us a shortcut. Okay, good thing is, those 3 Veil Blossom Dews are the only ones there are. So, 3 of them is the best outcome here. And by before long, I think she means we just have to enter and exit the area again. So, this quest actually has multiple different outcomes, and yes, I got the second best one. So you need 1 cactus flower, 5 sem clam shells, 2 phials of Nibralum. That's the really annoying part. There's actually 2 of them in the village earlier, and you need to get both. 3 Veil Blossom Dew, and 1 Great Serpent Skin, which I annoyingly sold. You can only get that from that one hunt in Bujerba, which is kind of frustrating because the game never tells you need it for this quest. But if you get all 13 of those, the patient will be a Moogle, and you get a golden amulet. If you get 8 to 12, the patient is a Hume, like here, and you get magic gloves. And if you get 3 to 7 items, the patient will be a Baanga, and you get a balance mote. So, yes, the real reward, which you will get regardless of which outcome of this quest you get, is the Barheim Key. That terrible creature that she's talking about, that is an Esper. And it's definitely beyond us at this point, and due to our current track record of going to areas that are beyond us at this point, I think we shouldn't do that right now. But what does the magic gloves do? Increases magic power when HP is full. Does that stack with the license? I wonder if it doesn't. I don't know, I'll have to look into that. But with that, this wasn't quite what I expected to do in this part, but we have finished the Desert Patient side quest along with the Cactoid side quest. And advanced Kitten, however you pronounce that, advanced her subplot in Rabanasta. Next time we'll be heading to the Giza Plains in the rainy season, so see you all then. Wait, there's actually one more mini side quest we can do. This one also starts after finishing the Tomb of Wraithwall. Here at Nalbina Fortress, we can see this girl here, Julie, or July. Okay, that's interesting. So if we approach these 2 guards, Gibbs and Dweg are a reference to 2 recurring Final Fantasy characters, Biggs and Wedge, who are named after characters from Star Wars. So yeah, the Star Wars references in Final Fantasy, they predate this game by quite a long way. You know, if you really want to be on the front lines, we're kind of the ones fighting against the Empire, so we can take you on right now if you want. Can't go back to Arcades, okay then. So you're headed to the capital. So I believe what we need to do here is that we need to pay attention to the fact that those guys dislike Chocobos, and we need to hire ourselves one. This will be the first time that I'm showing this, actually. So yeah, we have a limited amount of time, and we can run, we can ride this thing around. I don't think you can fight enemies while riding this. But I believe you need to show up here with a glowing Chocobo with fiery red eyes. It's the Demon Chocobo, run! You know, if you think your wife will leave you over that minor a thing, then maybe your marriage wasn't really based on a lot to begin with. Oh, okay, wow. Yeah, I guess that guy's marriage was more on the rocks than he realized. And so with that, we've completed this quest. We won't get a reward for it for quite a while, though. Oh, this music actually sounds very different to what I remember it sounding like. I guess while I'm doing this, though, I can show off just, you know, what Chocobo riding actually, looks like. So yeah, enemies don't aggro onto you, you can go super fast. This is kind of like if you don't have teleport stones, how you can get around areas. Also, there are some special paths in certain areas that you can only access while riding a Chocobo. And I think we're actually about to get to one of those areas in the story, so kind of glad that I showed this now. Like, in a way, this is probably supposed to be like your, tutorial for Chocobo riding, and that was the wrong exit, but I wanted to go to the XII Plains anyway. So, yeah, I guess this will be a perfect lead-in. We're at XII Plains during the rainy season. I'll see you next time as we explore this place.